Alright, what's up, yins guys? Time for another video, and I I can't express it any more plain than this. This came to me. This reminds me of a movie. I'll explain in a minute a clip in a movie, and I think I'll leave you to guess what movie it came from. But this is the perfect example, what I described to you about a clip in a movie, like it was a joke in a movie. I'll explain it in a second, but yeah, what the Democrats were doing to their voters, and I think that's why Trump won, and they found black people and other non-white people figured it out, what the Democrats have been doing to them for years, and they were pushing the envelope further, bringing the illegals in. And anyway, yeah, people were voting Democrat because, yeah, we'll give you more welfare, more free stuff and all that. But gradually it evolved into, okay, vote for us, and yeah, we're going to give you welfare and all kind of other free stuff, but we're going to just let illegals come in and give them more free stuff, more welfare right off the bat. And they were basically doing this. Say you got black folk, right? A particular color of skin, right? Been homeless for years. They never did shit about the homeless. Certain black people were homeless, and some of them were actually served in our military and were military veterans still on the streets looking in the garbage for a meal. Meanwhile, while one of their people were just sailing by without a care after. Politician sailing around in a fancy car, you know what I mean? And what they were doing, it's like they'll go and gaslight and deflect any of us that maybe lean right, that everybody else is racist and all that, and create a mass hysteria or paranoia, if you will, to distract from themselves. And I think those people that voted for, when the Biden administration allowed all these people to do what they were doing in New York. They were even fucking what the fuck they were doing. You've seen these YouTube videos and these articles. They were going in houses, somehow calling up the utility companies, walking right in their houses and getting utilities in their name, and just like that, they really should have been arrested for fraud. Because if you did that in my area, or any of you guys watching this area, you should go to jail. Like if you were to go to your neighbor, like the neighbor next door's house, for example, and call the utility company, and the utility company just change it, they should take your ass to jail. But no, they were getting the police to kick them out of their houses and shit. And, democratic cities, that's what they were doing. But yeah, what was happening is, yeah, we're going to give you more welfare because, different reasons you can't work or whatever, just to make my argument here. And what they were doing is people kept voting for them, and they gradually started every couple years. And I think these people that voted Democrat, they knew it, and they were basically trading their self-respect for that free stuff. And knowing that maybe some of them are desperate, playing on the desperation. And these people that voted Democrat, they didn't realize the politicians are fucking mocking them. You know what I mean? And it became the last straw during the Biden administration. These people just waltzing right in the city doing whatever the hell they want. And black people had literally people with the same color of the skin like them being homeless that were living in the country and the city all their life. But then other people, that illegals from other countries, like African countries or whatever, or other countries with similar skin color that come in here illegally, they're just handing them gift cards and all that shit, and handing them debit cards and all kind of shit, putting them in hotels. And if you got this far in this video, they were banking on, they were basically laughing at their own voters, which happen to be black, and say, watch this, we can just do this and this, and they'll keep voting for us. All right, and if you get this far in this video here, this is what reminds me of this joke. And you can name the movie this came from, all right? Cheech and Chong was actually played the bartender. And then, you know, your hero was going on after a drug cartel leader, and then shooting up these bars and shooting these guys or whatever. But there was one guy, a bar scene, right? And he told a joke to Cheech and Chong, and I'm trying not to laugh because it's a funny joke. And anyway, this joke is a metaphor for what they were doing. It's not funny what the Democrats are doing to the voters, but the scene was funny. Okay, so he tells them the joke. Okay, that he goes, oh, this guy went in a bar and he betted the bartender, put a glass on the table. I bet you I can piss in this glass from standing right here and piss in this glass and not miss or whatever the hell. I'll bet you $200 I can piss right in that glass from here. And the bartender said, okay. So then in the joke, the joke he was telling, the guy proceeded just to be pissing all over his floor, all over the bar, all over the bartender, and all over, all over the stools, just pissing everywhere. And, well, in real life, under the joke, the bartender would probably have shot him or did something. But, in the movie, it was a joke. But anyway, and according to the guy's joke, he says, the bartender was laughing, dripped in piss in his face. You pissed everywhere but the glass. I won the bet. And the guy, he goes to the bartender, no. I bet those guys over there, this bunch of guys over here, like $200 a piece, that I can piss all over your floor, all over your bar, all over your stools, and even all over you. And not only will you not do anything about it, you will be happy about it. So you think that's what the Democratic politicians were doing to black people and even some Latino people that came here legally, and Latino people and other nationalities that were even born here, came here legally, and all that. And there's other things about some people, I'm all for granting people sanctuary to a point where they're running for something, but not in a manner that was going on like in droves like this. I mean, I do sympathize. If you got this far in this video, I sympathize for a lot of those trying to run from horrible things, you know what I mean? Some of these countries and all that, I understand that. But these other ones just walking right here in droves and just doing anything they want. And our mayors of these cities and then our former president Biden wasn't going to do shit about it. And then Biden starts slipping in his ways a little bit, because he's getting older, whatever, and put Kamala Harris in. Nobody can stand her, but feminists and simps were voting for her just because they hated Orange Man, you know what I mean? And from this on, just what other YouTubers and other news YouTube channels were saying. I'm not going to bore you all that shit you've been seeing anyway, but that's just the way that is. I just wanted to give you that analogy, if you will.